Cheers!
Welcome, everybody.
How are you today?
Good.
We're back for another exciting episode. I say they're exciting. I like what we do.
What'd you say? Mosier?
I used to like what we do. I'm really excited for our Tuesday, Thursday episodes. I do like our Monday oddities and our Friday cocktails, but I really look forward to the Tuesday, Thursdays because I'm a whiskey guy. Yeah. So we're doing a very exciting whiskey today that really kind of dropped into my lap. It's a little bit, was for a long time very hard to find, but now it's not.
It's got a cool bottle.
It does have a cool bottle. And speaking of cool bottles, you know, we've done the Kentucky, or the Texas Giant Pot Still that's kind of got a similar bottle, but this is very iconic. But I did want to show that we bought Weak Herons. So if you've never seen a Weak Heron, we bought these Weak Herons 6 months ago.
How about Amazon?
No, it's a company that specializes in barware, and I had to go through some hoops to get it. But Weak Herons, and they have our logo on it, and as you can see, they're a lot smaller than a normal Glencairn, and they almost seem a little bit more sturdier. I need wood because we haven't broken any.
Right.
And you have to buy them in big lots.
What do we buy? 72 of them?
72 of them. And there's quite a few of us, but my goal is eventually when our subscriber count gets up higher to a reasonable number that we start a Patreon and we could start sending these off for the Patreon. If it gets way higher, then I would want to put this in our merch store, but I would need a whole new merch store. But yeah, I like the Weak Herons. We fell in love with these. I've been to a couple places that do Weak Herons.
Yeah, the guy at work, he watches the channel, and I wanted to give him one for his birthday, but he only turned 20, so I'm like, I'm not gonna.
So yeah, what we did is we all pulled our money in because they're not cheap. They're about, what were they, like $8 a piece or something? So, but you have to buy them in bulk. So we spent quite a bit of money, but we divided them up. So if you want to give your friend one, that's your business. That comes out of your.
No, he's not 21, so he's not of age, so he doesn't get one.
So if you do want a Weak Heron, you got to start liking and sharing. See that shameless plug?
Liking and sharing for a Weak Heron?
Yeah. Wow, snap. Andy comes through. You got to like and share the channel. Let's get those numbers up so we can afford to get some and send them out to you guys. And I think that we're getting close to where I feel comfortable that we could start expanding our merch store with stuff like this. So let's get on to the business of whiskey.
That's what I'm here for.
I know. Well, that's the only reason you come up to visit. I mean, you live literally a football field away, and I see you once a week for a couple hours, and it happens to be during filming time.
Well,
Don't say it.
I would come up, but you'd be asleep.
All right, so this is the W.L. Weller Pot Still. So you might recognize Weller. I have Weller around here somewhere. I just saw it a moment ago. We're in the midst of moving stuff. So we do have a Weller. It's a highly sought after whiskey. This is from the Willett family. So we do know Willett. I have Willett up here. Willett is one of those unicorn type whiskeys out there. If you don't know what a unicorn is that whiskey that you want really badly but can never find it because it's out of your price range, or it's super rare, or it's just not available in your state, or whatever. And so Willett has always been a unicorn for a lot of people. This was almost a unicorn for me. It's not one of the high-end Wellers. It's their pot still. It's not their normal coffee still. It comes in at a whopping $60. Just this little one. This is a $7.50, believe it or not. You can get them in handles. It's a really cool top one. And I almost want to rub it and see if a genie comes out. A Willett genie.
I'll grant you 3 wishes.
Unlimited whiskey.
So is the handle the same bottle?
Same bottle.
Oh, I'm getting
just
one.
Bigger.
I'm getting one.
So, I think this looks like a genie bottle. He thinks it's a bong. He doesn't do that.
We haven't done that in years. Years.
Comes in at $60. It is 47% or 94 proof. And it's a age 8 to 10 years. 8 to 10 years.
But we don't know which one.
The only thing I don't like about this bottle is it makes a strange noise.
I think you're supposed to do it like a bong and put your lips around it and just suck it down.
Hopefully you're hearing this. 8 to 10 years in this gurgly bottle. Oh, this would be cool as a infinity bottle.
Yeah.
If you don't know what an infinity bottle is, it's a bottle that you that's empty, that you pour tail ends of all your whiskey before you kill the bottle, and you create a blend. But you got to be very careful of how you're blending, because you don't want to blend like certain whiskeys together.
And just this bottle reminds me of, like, there was a Jack Daniel glass bottle with a glass lid, and you turn it upside down, and it'd fill the lid up, and it was a perfect shot.
Yeah, I've seen those. I've actually seen those that you can actually buy for any bottle. It's a perfect shot pour.
And you put it on there and turn it upside down.
I don't do shots. All right, let's go ahead and look at this. $60 at 47% or 94 proof. 8 to 10 years from the Willett family in Kentucky. All right. Okay, so at $60, it's a 1 barrel on our price chart. For aroma, it's got a really pleasant aroma, a bourbon-esque aroma. I don't really know that I'm able to discern at this point. And you know, we're 300 and... Well, this is going to be episode, 241, but we have almost 300. We have almost 300 episodes out there. And I'm not really at the point where I can discern a difference between a pot still and a non-pot still. But it's got that bourbon aromas of vanilla, caramel, a little bit of wooding.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar, okay.
In the barrel, you can definitely...
I give it a 3.5. You give it a full 4, so we're not too far off. One of the things I'm not getting, which maybe it's just eluding me today, is that dark fruit, that dark cherry that you normally get with a
there's
bourbon.
Not that in there. It doesn't have that richness of the fruitiness.
For flavor, I give it a 3.5. You gave it a 4, so we're about the same.
Yeah.
It seems to be an average whiskey. I would really like to know where that Weller is. We've been moving stuff so much lately, doing different stuff. And it's probably like right here. But I'd like to do a taste test. Oh well. Oh, here it is. So this is their special reserve, and I kind of feel like this is the same as a pot still. Probably about an 8 to 10 year. Now it's a little bit.
I want to smell it.
You will get the chance. Back off. No, they're very similar. I think overall, I'd probably go for this because this is a lot cheaper, about half the cost of this. We gave this a pretty high rating. Not sure this is going to get it.
Actually, this one has a better aroma than this one.
Maybe. I don't know. The aromas are canceling each other out. I think 3.5, that's 4. That's pretty decent. You are getting that typical bourbon-esque flavor. A little bit of a, for 94%, I think it's got a little bit of a kick to it. A spicy, peppery kick.
Yeah, and I gave it a 4 on the bite, but after I put the water in it, it's a little better.
You give it a 3 on the bite.
Oh, I mean a 3 on the bite. I'm sorry. But this is actually, the Weller's is smoother than the...
Than this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So it might just be the way, because pot stills tend to be a more rough, raw whiskey, where a normal tower, column still, coffee still, has better opportunity to pull out that roughness and become smoother. I give it a 3 on bite. You gave it a 3 on bite. It's got a kind of a kick for a 94%, but not too bad. No real lingering bad aftertaste or anything.
No, my lips are a little numb now.
Numb. So this comes out with an 11 for me and a 12 for you. And so that's a solid 3-barrel rating. Pretty decent. I think the reason that you purchase this is the novelty of having it on your bar because of the bottle.
And I think...
Or if you're trying to complete a Weller collection, I can't even fathom being able to afford the other two.
Yeah, and for the price, you're not gonna like buy this just to drink every day, but if you had a...
There are people out there that are like that, though.
Huh?
There are people out there that are like that.
They will buy the expensive
Yeah, so,
stuff.
well, but one of the problems with Weller is that there are people who will buy these by the caseloads because it's their everyday drink, and they want to flip it because they're so sought after. They're trying to make an investment. They're trying to, I don't know, buy low, sell high type of thing. So there are people like that. I would just choose a different route if I wanted an everyday drink.
Yeah.
This looks really, really cool, where I normally keep it right here.
Yeah,
that look cool?
That looks cool.
Can you still see it? Yep, right between us. That's kind of cool. I didn't even know this. All right, so Weller, not this Weller. Let us know what you think. What do you think about pot still bourbons? Not very many out there. Pot still whiskeys. That's more of an Irish thing. Some Scotch, but mostly Irish. Let us know what you think. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and merchandise. And anything else? Are we done? Are you done?
I think so.
Because as soon as I say it, you're going to start talking again.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to stop.
All right. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And this is pretty good whiskey for the price. I mean, I would like it to be cheaper, but whatever.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Laters.